Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yasharala. It's your brother Cashiel coming again with another great lesson in truth. This is going to be creation part 2, the 12 portals and their winds. The first, Job 36, 2, 3, and 4. Job chapter 36, verse 2, 3, and 4. Suffer me a little, and I will show thee that I have yet to speak on Yahweh's behalf. 3. I will fetch my knowledge from afar, and will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. 4. For truly my words shall not be false. He that is perfect in knowledge is with me. Okay. This is the first book of Enoch, chapter 76, the 12 portals, the 12 winds and their portals. Okay. The 12 winds and their portals. And at the ends of the earth I saw 12 portals open to all quarters of the heavens, or the sky, from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth. 3 of them are open on the face of the east. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 3 in the west. 1, 2, 3. And 3 on the right or the south. 1, 2, 3. And 3 on the left or the north. 1, 2, 3. Through 4 of these come winds of blessing and prosperity, and from those other 8 come hurtful winds. When they are sent, they bring destruction on all the earth and all the water. When they are sent, they bring destruction on all the earth and on the water upon it, and on all who dwell thereon, and on everything which is in the water and on the land. Okay, let's go back one chapter, chapter 75, and I'm going to read verse 6. Enoch chapter 75, verse 6. As for the 12 portals in the heaven, at the ends of the earth, out of which go forth the sun, moon, and stars, and all the works of the heaven in the east and in the west. Also there are many windows open to the left and the right of them, and one window at its appointed season produces warmth, corresponding as these do to those other doors from which the stars come forth according as he has commanded them, and wherein they set corresponding to their number. And I saw chariots in the heaven running in the world above those portals in which revolve the stars that never set. Okay, so let's review them 12 portals at the ends of the earth. The ends of the earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Now, let's go here. Okay, to the earth. And let's see if we can't see what we just saw up there. Okay? Let's read again. Enoch chapter 76. Okay? At the ends of the earth, I saw 12 gates open to all quarters of the heaven, from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth. 3 of them are open on the face of the east. Right here, east. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And 3 in the west, west right here. 1, 2, 3. And 3 on the right, or the south. South right here. 1, 2, 3. And 3 on the left or the north. That's the north right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Through 4 of these come winds of blessing and prosperity, and from those other 8 come hurtful winds. When they are sent, they bring destruction on all the earth, and on the water upon it, and on all who dwell thereon, and on everything which is in the water, and on the land. Okay? Chapter 75 again, verse 6. As for the 12 portals in the heaven at the ends of the earth, out of which go forth the sun, moon, and the stars, and all the works of the heaven in the east and in the west. There are many windows open to the left and the right of them, and one window at its appointed season produces warmth, corresponding as these do to those doors from which the stars come forth according as he has commanded them, and wherein they set corresponding to their number. And I saw chariots in the heaven, running in the world, above those portals in which revolve the stars that never set. Okay? Now, let's make some money, as I like to say. Okay? See that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So you can see that? Sun and the moon. Okay? Look at Jake right there. Alright? As you can see, he's struggling a little bit. Homeless, all tattered. Get his shoes, holes in his shoes, holes in his pants. Very fitting. I found that at the thrift store, but that's very fitting. Okay? But that's alright. You see his language right next to him. Alright, we ain't gonna dwell on that too much. So let's go back right here to the earth. Okay? Okay. Now, let's make some money. Let's add the 12 gates, or the 12 portals. Okay? Firmament dome. Alright. Gotta have that. Now, at the ends of the earth I saw 12 portals open to all quarters of the heaven, from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth. 3 of them are open on the face of the east of the heaven. So let's go to the east. See right there. The east. Okay? 3 of them are open on the face of the east. So let's see if we can put three portals right here on the face of the east. Okay? One. Okay. 2. Three. Three of them are open on the face of the east. You can see that. Okay. Okay. And three in the west. All right. Let's go to the west. One. Two. Three. Three on the face of the west. Okay. And three on the right or the south. Let's go to the south. Right there. Okay. One. Two. Three. Three on the face of the south. And three on the left or the north. South, west, north. One. Two. Now, side note, before I added the rainbows, they fit perfectly, okay? As you can see, this space right here is a little bit smaller. That's because when I added the rainbows, it threw the measurements off a bit. But just know that they fit perfect, okay? They fit perfect. Let's get this one on here, okay? Okay. Three in the east, three in the south, three in the west, and three in the north. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and read, just to get you an idea of why east is so important. It's in the Bible many times. East wind, eastward. Abraham came from the east. The Hebrews came from the east. Okay. So here is, to drive that home, let's get three scriptures, okay? First, Psalms 78 and 26. All right. First, let's turn this to the east right here. All right. Turn that to the east. And then we're going to read three scriptures. First, Psalms 78 and 26. Okay. Psalm 78 and 26. Okay, I gotta be speedy, and I only got 29 minutes on my camera, and I'm always running late. So we're going to Psalms. Okay, we are going to Psalms 78 and 26. All right, Psalms 78 and 26. Psalm 78 and 26, okay? He caused an east wind to blow in the heaven, and by his power he brought in the south wind, okay? So now let's go another scripture, okay? 75. All right. 75 and, Exodus 14 and 21. I don't like this scripture right here. Y'all gonna like this one. Exodus 14 and 21. Okay? Exodus 14 and 21. And Moses, or Messiah, or Mashe, and Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. Everybody know what story that is, don't we? Okay. Let's get one more scripture for east wind. Okay, let's go to Jonah 4 and 8. Jonah 4 and 8. Okay, Jonah 4 and 8. Jonah. And here is Jonah 4 and verse 8. And it came to pass when the sun did arise that Yahweh prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah, that he fainted and wished in himself to die, and said, It is better for me to die than to live. Those are just a few of the scriptures that mention the east wind in the Bible. Okay? So where's your east wind coming off of the globe at? Where's it coming off of the globe at? Alright? Now, I want to read some Bible verses. I'm sorry. I'm going to read some Google. I'm going to Google east wind. Okay. East wind descriptions. People also ask, what is special about east wind? Okay. What is east wind according to the Bible? East wind, in the biblical tradition, in the Old Testament, there are at least 20 references to an east wind. The east wind is specifically designated as the wind of the Lord, symbolizing his might and destructive power over the wicked. Okay? That's all we're going to read from there, just to try to point home about the east wind. Okay? One more scripture. Okay? Hosea 13 and 15. Hosea 13 and 15. Wrap this up in 5 more minutes. Hosea 13 and 15. Hosea 13 and 15. Bear with me, please. Okay. Hosea 13 and 15. Dang Bible. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Okay. Okay. All right. Hosea 13 and 15 we need. Okay. Okay. Hosea 13 and 15. And here we are. Hosea 13. Sorry it took so long to get that scripture. Last scripture. Hosea 13 and 15. Though he be fruitful among his brethren, an east wind shall come. The wind of the Lord shall come up from the wilderness, and his spring shall become dry land, and his fountain shall be dried up. He shall spoil the treasure of all pleasant vessels. Okay, so those just a few scriptures that mention the east wind. Okay, and I just want to show you one thing right here. Okay, I got the picture book right there as well. All right, but I'm not gonna go through the picture book right now. Okay, I made that book. I'm not gonna go through it right now. All right, I don't have the time on my. Okay. Now, we're going to close this out. Okay, with a scripture from Enoch 76:1. I'm going to wrap this up. Okay. Enoch. I'm sorry. Here's the last scripture. Close this out on this one, okay? And the 12 portals of the 4 quarters of the earth are therewith completed, and all their laws, and all their plagues, and all their benefactions have I shown thee. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yasharallah, Shabbat Shalom.